Hi everyone, I'm Jeff Green, and I'll be offering the course Key Questions in Political Theory for the spring 2021 semester. And this will be the first time I'm ever offering this course. It was designed to be part of the Paideia program. And in brief, the ambition of the course is to expose students to some of the most influential thinkers and ideas from Western political theory so that students can come away from the course able to think more clearly about their own political beliefs and political reality more generally. Now, how is such clarity supposed to be achieved in the course? I would emphasize three things. First, we're going to engage with uncommonly perceptive minds, including such figures who have been studied for centuries, like Thucydides from ancient Greece, Machiavelli from Renaissance Italy, and more recent political thinkers such as Hannah Arendt, Max Weber, Michel Foucault, Jürgen Habermas, Theodor Adorno, and numerous others. The idea would be that by studying minds that themselves have been perceptive about politics, we too can become more perceptive about politics. Further, and second, I think such clarity of political perception can be achieved in the course through addressing fundamental questions. We'll be tackling questions such as, what is, after all, politics? What is the relationship between politics and morality? What are some of the specific challenges and puzzles besetting the concern with global justice in the 21st century? And third, I think the course aims to achieve clarity of thought and perception by making distinctions and through distinguishing different concepts, allowing us to see more clearly. So such distinctions that we'll be analyzing in the course include the distinction between liberalism and democracy. We have this notion of liberal democracy, but there are two components of it to try to understand that distinction. The distinction between reason and revelation as two sources of normative authority in the Western tradition. The distinction between thinking and knowing. The distinction between deontological and consequentialist ethical paradigms. The distinction between humanism and humanitarianism, or between being secular and being secularist. Between following Michel Foucault, disciplinary forms of power and sovereign forms of power, or following Max Weber, the distinction between traditional grounds of legitimacy versus rational grounds of legitimacy versus charismatic grounds of legitimacy, or finally, the distinction following the work of Hannah Arendt between three types of human activities: labor, work, and action. Don't expect you to have a full understanding of what these distinctions are about. That's the point of the course. And in terms of the connections to the mission of the Paideia program, I think overall I would expect the curriculum in this course not to tell you what to think, but rather to help enhance how you think. Specifically, again, that the course would enable students to come away with more clarity and perceptivity about politics. And I suppose that the ultimate wager of the course is that clarity and perceptivity matter to how well we can operate as citizens, that clarity and perceptivity can make us better deliberators in politics, that clarity and perceptivity can help us better understand individuals who think differently from the way that we do, that clarity and perceptivity can help us clarify our own commitments and how we want to serve the public realm. And for all these reasons, then, clarity and perceptivity can make us more effective contributors to civic life. So I look forward to working with some of you next semester. Be well until then, and thanks very much.